everyone. It's Robin here.
Oh, and it's Rod over here. Hi, everybody. Oh, I missed you guys so much. It's been ages.
I missed you too.
Oh, okay.
Well, here on the channel, of course.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
You're here,
Yes.
but not here.
No.
I know, but I'm excited to have you here today because I have something very fun and special to do with you.
I'm excited to be here too, but I noticed something. There's no pins.
No pins.
So, what am I here for?
Well, we are here for a different type of video, a tag video.
Oh, tag videos are fun. Wait. Tag videos are not always so fun. Who originally started the tag run? Did you do it?
No, I did not.
Okay.
This tag was started by my good friend Nina
No,
from
Nina, Wrestling with Disney. Hi, Nina. How are you? How's your cat?
Buster.
She's awesome.
Yes. So Nina created this fantastic tag.
Nina's awesome.
And it is the Spring Disney Movie Tag.
Okay, movies.
Yes, movies,
do
which I know
movies.
you would love.
I know you would love. I can do movies.
I know you would love, and I'm pretty excited because I have all the prompts right here. There are 7 of them.
I want you to read them out,
We're going to go through here, and we're going to talk about some Disney films.
You hit me.
I know, I'm pretty excited, right? Okay, well, let's just get started here. So our first prompt is a movie that had a rough start, but ends beautifully. You know, like spring kind of starts after the harshness of winter, and then it ends with the fun of summer.
You mean a movie that's not that good in the beginning, that gets a little better? I mean, that's where my head's going.
You can take it wherever you want. If that's the way you want to take it, I'm taking it as a movie that kind of has a rough start.
All right.
That ends beautifully in terms of the story. So you can take it any way you want.
I take it we're
this is
keeping
a tag.
This contained to Disney.
Well, it is a Disney spring movie tag.
All right. All right.
Okay. Do you want me to give you mine, or do you want
to do yours first? Give me a second to get into everything so I can kind of get my head in.
I am totally into...
Wait, I got it. No, I got it. Did I say
Totally mid-muh.
It just hit me. But go ahead. Go ahead. That was fun.
No, you go.
No, please. Go ahead.
Well, mine's...
Actually, it was Muppets Treasure Island.
Oh.
No, seriously.
But I don't know which way you mean this, because I know you were taking the question.
It wasn't really until Tim Curry really got into the film and started rolling with it that it turned it. At first, it was, and you know what. There are a lot of the Muppet movies that just weren't very good. I'm sorry, they just weren't.
I love the Muppets.
That one kind of shifted things a little bit, and it was really thanks to Tim Curry that really brought that back into something amazing, and I really, really liked it. I guess you could say, since we're on that starting bad and got better later, I'm going to get, people aren't going to like this.
I think we're going to get some of that throughout this whole thing.
Finding Nemo, probably.
Finding Nemo.
I didn't think it really got kicked going until that whole, everything started. You know, that first part, it went from very, and I know it's a child's movie, I get it, but Disney has a flavor of putting a lot of adult humor in.
They do.
That really didn't kick in so much until probably the middle of the film as it started rolling, and it did. And I can remember almost falling asleep in that beginning part, but then it did kick in. Now I promise you, I can't fall asleep completely during the play over at Disney World.
Oh no, people love that show. Oh my gosh, I like it. It's cute.
But but I didn't know this was a list of here's why you're going to hate Rodney.
Here's
this is
why.
the list.
No, that's not. That's your opinion, but you're taking it like that it had a rough start. That the movie itself didn't start good. But even Finding Nemo, story-wise, has a rough start in the beginning because like he totally gets lost.
You know,
that type of thing. But I have mine.
I'll give you one more. Like Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Oh, okay.
You know, that once the kids got there and once they got on the bed, the movie rolled, and you could feel that. You could feel the song starting to come in and the whimsy, because a lot of those scenes came actually from Mary Poppins that they couldn't get into Mary Poppins. But you can tell that there was a certain shift in the film, and then there was another shift after the whole search was over and they got into the whole the whole war bit at the end, that it shifted one last time. But Bed Knobs and Broomsticks had a rough start as a film. But then it certainly carried on.
Kind of made up because it had all the extra footage from Mary Poppins, and like, let's do something with this.
The extra ideas, yes. Extra footage. Yes.
Well, yeah, no, I'm talking about the animated
I've done enough. Three's enough.
Okay,
this
is
like probably only one, right, Nina? Just one.
Video's gonna be long.
Okay, go ahead.
So mine, I understand your flow. I went a little different route with mine, but my Disney movie that kind of has a rough start and ends well is Endgame, because I'm totally into Marvel right now. And there's 2 reasons for me why it has, and one is, well, just in the fact that it begins right in the most desperate part after Infinity Wars. spoilers, you know, a lot happens.
Spoilers. Yes, there's a lot of people.
So where a lot of people died.
Like that?
Okay, yeah. So it starts that. So obviously it's starting like in the harshness of winter from that. And then it ends, you know, with everything being okay, with a few exceptions of some people passing away. But, you know, it still was a beautiful movie. But in itself, in a movie, too, it begins with my Iron Man lost in space. And Captain Marvel saves him.
So, okay, so you went that direction with that.
And then, you know, later... Well, you know. But yeah, no, Endgame for me.
Endgame for you.
I love him 3000.
What's it? Thanos, right?
Iron Man.
I gotta tell you, Robin has a good grip on the Marvel films, that's for sure. I think you really do.
I'm totally obsessed.
A lot of times way better than I do.
Totally obsessed.
And the fact that and you wholeheartedly believe that Thanos has a really, maybe not a good streak in him, but certainly an understandable streak.
He is. Thanos is an excellent villain, because there is not empathy like, oh yeah, what he did was good, but he has a great storyline for what he believes is doing good and right, even though he's doing evil, which makes him a fantastic villain. It's one of my favorite villains.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that was the first question. That only took a bit of time.
I know. Look.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay, question number 2 is a new beginning. Your favorite Disney movie series to watch from the beginning. So a movie series.
Easy.
Yeah?
Not what you guys probably think it is, but how about this? I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Give you a hint. My favorite ride at Disneyland.
Oh, I know, but it's not Disneyland.
What is it?
I think I know, because if you say Disneyland...
Oh, California Adventure.
Okay, now I know.
Okay. She knows me all so well. So what's my favorite series of films? Yeah, they're really fun. It's oh my God, I love that area so much. My favorite area there. Go ahead. Tell
Cars.
Me. Cars.
Yes.
Yes, Cars.
All the Cars. Those
love those three. I love those movies.
Yeah, that is fun. That is fun.
I even like that last one a lot.
Yeah. Okay, those are fun.
Yeah,
those are fun. Mine. Okay, so
that's weird because there's a lot of other ones out there, a lot of series, especially deeper ones.
I could say Avengers again.
Yeah,
but I'm not going that route.
I'm sticking with traditional Disney mostly. You know, although it's Pixar, but Pixar's traditional.
No, Pixar counts because here I went a very similar route because mine's Pixar too, and mine is Toy Story.
That figures.
1, 2, and 3.
That figures.
We'll discuss 4 later.
Okay.
But I just recently rewatched those with Aiden in order. And you know,
how do they hold up?
Oh my gosh, they hold up well. The storyline just flows so nicely between 1 and 2 and 3. He loved them.
Did he?
He loved them, but I haven't quite figured out yet if he's Team Woody or Team Buzz.
Okay.
I'm totally Team Woody. I know you're Team Buzz.
Okay.
I think he might be Team Buzz, but I'm not sure.
All right.
I think he might be Team Rex. But yeah, Toy Story movies held up really well.
Okay.
I loved them. Okay. Well, that was fun.
Right.
Okay, let's move on to number 3.
Let's do it.
Number 3, Time to Get Back Outside. A movie that helps you appreciate the beauty of the outdoors. And for me, it's Moana. For sure. I mean, that entire movie takes place outside, really, which a lot of Disney movies do, but outside, but in a scenes that I love, and we're talking tropical, Polynesian, the ocean, the sea, and the seafaring, and the flowers, and the volcanoes, and oh my gosh, I love that film, and it really does make me appreciate the outside and want to book a trip to Hawaii.
I was going to say, that has a lot to do with our love affair with Maui, that's for sure.
Yes.
And I could float mine in and say that mine's Lilo and Stitch too, just because how I have that same feeling. But I think it's Tim's more about us than it does anything else in our history with it, which is fine for a thing like this. But so it would be Lilo and Stitch, but what was it exactly? What was that tag?
The question?
Yeah.
Time to Get Back Outside, a movie that helps you appreciate the beauty of the outdoors. What are you doing?
Okay, I go a different way.
Oh no.
Appreciate the outdoors and make it to where I don't have to sit and watch it.
Oh.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one. The absolute worst Disney. Oh, you ready for this?
This is not
the tag, but I'm going to give you the absolute worst Disney film that I got to walk out of the house when the kids used to put this on because it upset me so much.
I am terrified right now.
My kids and I grew up on this character, and it was so much fun to watch them grow with it, and they loved it. And wow, to talk about how much fun it was watching Inspector Gadget with the kids. Seriously. That was so much fun, the cartoon. But the movie, how dare they? I gotta tell you though, in the beginning. It's not just how bad that movie was, but it's the fact of what happened with it and how bad that got. And yeah, I'm a Matthew Broderick fan. It has nothing to do with him, although what he did to that character was just beyond anything. But no, still a fan of Matthew Broderick. But that movie itself, I cringe, and I just want to leave the second that thing. I just can't believe it's still out there. I'll tell you why. Martin Scorsese was supposed to direct that. That's who was signed on for it when Disney had a hold of it. Disney acquired the rights from Universal when they took over, and so Martin Scorsese. Can you believe that? And the people that do you know who was going to write it?
No.
And the Farrelly brothers were supposed to write it. Yeah, imagine that. The Farrelly brothers, Martin Scorsese. Oh my God! And you could imagine every star in the world was coming out to do this. But the Farrelly brothers wanted Jim Carrey, who at the time was on top of his game, which he still is. But at that time, it was all over and it was amazing. The list just kept going of who was going to play what, and everybody was so excited, including a lot of people out in the Inspector Gadget fan world. And then they gave it to a different director. They gave it to a director who so-called to fame was a few commercials and a Vanilla Ice movie. I'm not even going to tell you the name of the Vanilla Ice movie. It's not worth mentioning. But they gave it to him. Yeah, it would have cost more money, but could you imagine how wonderful that would have been? And for all the fans, but they just dug in and twisted it. So, I can't watch it. I have to leave the room. I can't stand it. The worst Disney film of all time, Inspector Gadget.
Okay.
Just saying.
Which makes you appreciate the great outdoors?
Yeah, that too.
You're really passionate.
Or you can say Lilo and Stitch. I'm good with either one. Okay.
Let's move on. You're very passionate.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Number 4. I'm almost afraid to read the rest of them.
Okay.
Oh no. Number 4. Spring Fever. A movie you're sick of hearing about.
I could do that right now real quick. I could do that.
What is it?
Any movie that has the words live action version in it. Seriously. Stop. Just stop. We've caught on what you can do. It doesn't work. Just leave the classics alone. Just leave them alone. Make a play, make a musical. Do that like you haven't done that before. But do that, but stay away from the live action remakes. When they're not live action, animation is animation. If there wasn't a real talking lion out there, stop it. It's not live action. Just stop.
Okay.
Can I stop? Okay, I will back off.
Oh my gosh.
Your turn.
I didn't think this was going to get so heated.
Your turn. Go ahead. Live action.
Although it doesn't really surprise me. Okay, the movie I'm tired of hearing about. I just talked about Toy Story, and I'm going to say We're going to get so many comments. I'm so tired of Toy Story 4.
Oh.
I am not a Forky fan.
You sure? Are you sure?
People love Forky and Toy Story 4, but to me, just that doesn't even exist in the world of Toy Story. I can't live.
Is that a blip?
I cannot live in the world
We're just stop with 3.
Where Woody went off with Bo Peep. It's just not for me. Not my world. Not my world. It could have stopped easily at 3 because it ends with. It should have because he got given to Bambi. It just after 3, you just feel like the cycle is just gonna keep going. And no, to 4, no, just no. Oh my God.
That's funny. Okay.
Let's move on.
I'm good. That's really funny.
Number 5, Spring Musical. One of your favorite Disney musicals. Oh my gosh, pretty much a lot of their films are musicals.
Yes.
So I want to think of one that's a little, because all of their animation films.
You go first.
I love all the soundtracks. Like some of my favorite soundtracks are, Moana is one of my favorite soundtracks. And I'm talking soundtracks that I actually listen to. No, this isn't even my answer. I'm getting to my answer. Because I think I have my answer. These are soundtracks that I love listening to. Okay. Little Mermaid I love listening to. I listen a lot to Moana. But my favorite is Muppets Most Wanted.
Oh. That'll work.
Number 1.
Yeah, that'll work.
You're number 2.
That is a great.
Oh my gosh.
We're huge fans.
Love all the songs.
Huge
Tina
fans.
Fey singing in the big house.
Yes.
I can't even do it.
Well, we're huge fans of Flight of the Conchords.
Yes, Brett McKenzie.
If you know, Brett McKenzie did the music, and
Jermaine's in it.
Jermaine's in it. So
isn't he in the prison scene? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love Muppets Most Wanted. Yeah. I love watching it. But we also have it, and we've listened to it on long road trips.
Oh, many times,
and,
many times.
We sing really well in the car.
We love the long road trips. It's actually really fun, and we go through.
It's one of my favorites.
Well, that tells you one of mine.
What?
Because there's another album that we made sure we got for those long road trips. Do you remember which one it was for me on the Disney side?
Yes.
Which one?
Is it the one you're thinking?
Well, say it.
Petey.
There you go.
Is it Pete's Dragon?
Yes, it's Pete's Dragon.
Really? Yeah, you know, that's a great musical, too.
But you can't, there's so many. And it's so difficult because right there with Pete's Dragon, Mary Poppins is up there. There's every song in that everybody can sing, and not just you can sing it. You love to sing it. That's the fun part.
Well, you can even say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Doshasaliaspidisticratifagilistic.
Well, you did that to Mary Poppins.
Doshasaliaspiasticfragicalirupus. I think that's it.
See, that was good. Okay. You did that to Mary Poppins at Disney World.
Yes.
She was quite impressed with you.
Yes.
She did it back to you, too, which made you even more impressed.
Yes, she did really well. No, I saw a straight cartoon. Can I throw one more out? Yeah. It's underappreciated. Hercules.
Hercules!
As a musical. And the music in Hercules, absolutely fantastic. I put that way above even Oliver and Company. It's
Oliver
really
and Company's
good.
a good one, too.
Yeah, but not the whole soundtrack. But Hercules, every song.
Yeah.
Every song.
Enchanted for me is another one.
Every song? Every song, Robin? Every song?
Every song.
Okay.
No, Muppets Most Wanted.
Muppets. Yeah, every song.
Okay, that was fun. That was fun. Okay, number 6. We're getting there. We're getting
All right.
there. Mother's Day. A movie that makes you think of motherhood or your mother or just mothering. A mothering type of movie.
That's easy.
Oh, for you? Yes.
Yeah, Escape to Witch Mountain. Oh. Not that my mom's a witch. Bye, Mom! No, it's just that when I was a kid, those were some of our favorite movies to watch.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Going to the theater to see that with her. I remember it. It's a great memory in my head. Escape to Witch Mountain. Yeah, not Escape from Witch Mountain, but I think it was Escape to Witch Mountain. Well, that was the sequel, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And not the rock version. I know she likes the Dwayne Johnson movies. Have you ever seen that? He made a Race to Witch Mountain.
Johnson.
Yeah, you have to watch that movie.
He's going to be in the new John
Cruise
movie that was supposed to be out last year, and I'm just waiting.
Okay, can you focus back on the original question? Have you seen him?
Dwayne Johnson.
Have you seen the Race to the version with him in it? It's a very younger him.
I will watch it.
You should.
I will watch it. What's that movie that he does with that big white gorilla?
Rampage.
Love that movie.
Can we talk about Rampage? I got a lot on Rampage. I love Rampage. No?
You're welcome.
All right.
No, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
I went a little bit different route, and I went more classic because I went back to Disney's animated films because the movie that I always and it's not necessarily my mother, but just motherhood to me is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
That's pretty much.
Not that she's like their mother, but she's very much a caregiver. And,
yes.
You know, when we got together, we had 5 kids. There were always 7 of us in the house, and I just always relate to her on that level. My favorite parts of Snow White is when this is sad. She's in the cottage and she's cleaning and cooking and making pie. I love that. I love everything. And then dancing and having fun. I love that whole just safe, secure, family fun atmosphere that they have going on in that cottage. Oh, love that. So yes.
Nothing says motherhood like one young girl living with 7 older men. Are you ready to continue?
Well, there's that too.
Okay.
Okay. I need it in the best sense of
in the best sense.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was getting so heartfelt too.
I could feel it.
Okay.
I had to pull
We
that
are
away
on
from
our
you.
last one.
This has been fun.
Goodness.
This has been fun. Give me a good one.
Number 7, Spring Aesthetic. A movie that gives you all the vibes of spring. Oh yeah, I have one. It just comes to mind immediately.
Go ahead.
It's another classic, very much classic, and it's Bambi to me. That movie just screams spring to me. I mean, it's got all the flowers, and it's got Thumper and the skunk flower and Bambi, and they're all new birth and newborn. It's just spring.
Just liking it. Yeah, if you're going straight for colors, I mean, you got my head in a certain direction here. I'd say Lilo and Stitch again. I would.
Is that springy? Really?
Maybe. I'm just finding out I really like that movie.
We need to watch it.
I guess we should watch that again.
You're ready for another trip to Hawaii. Oh, you know, we did go to Hawaii in the spring a lot.
I was going to say, did we do that recently? I forgot. I didn't.
No, but it has. It
was springtime.
Yeah, we
each
always
time.
went in the spring. We always went in like April or May.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that would.
We went to Alaska then too. All our trips tend to happen in the spring.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is.
Maybe it was.
Oh,
is that it? Is that all there is?
That is it.
Well, what about you guys? You heard the list. She's going to write it down. Tell us down there. And certainly tell us if you disagree with me on something. I'm sure you do.
Thank you for inviting those kinds of comments.
You don't have to read it, Robin. I hear you YouTubers don't actually read comments anyway.
I read all my comments.
Oh, okay.
Where did you hear that?
Some YouTubers
Oh
said
my
it,
gosh.
probably.
No, I read all my comments for sure.
Yes, she does.
Oh my gosh, this was fun. Thank you so much to Nina from Wrestling with Disney for creating such a fun tag.
Thank you, Nina, very much.
And yeah, let us know down below what you think is some of these. I will list all the prompts, so answer one or all of them. We would love to hear from you.
And if there's any other cartoon Inspector Gadget fans out there, let us know who might have been disheartened by that whole... Should I keep going? No, I should stop.
Please, please. We need to calm you down.
All right.
Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. How many thank yous am I going to say?
One more. One more.
I hope you have a magical day.
One more.
And thank you for joining us. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.